Oh, boys and girls, time for another story. Well, Santa has a confession to make. It's good to tell things that aren't good. It's to share. It makes you feel better inside. Well, everybody thinks I only fly my reindeer on Christmas Eve. That's not true. Well, I'm always exercising them and taking the elves out for rides. So I feel better. I'm sharing that with you. Well, let me tell you the story of the time we went on a fly and got lost. I still remember the day. It was July 21st, 1969. And with it being in the summer, the elves wanted to fly down to Disneyland and play with the children. So I hitched up the sleigh, and I noticed that Rudolph was not feeling very well that day. So I put the new reindeer, Ronald, at the front. We let Rudolph stay and rest and feel better. It was the first time leading the way for the new sleigh driver. And, well, we all got aboard. All the elves were sitting where the presents usually go because, of course, it's summertime. So we went off singing songs. So in those days, I didn't need to contact air traffic control for permission to take off. We just would. Well, with everyone singing and laughing, and it wasn't watching where we were going. And, well, Ronald just kept flying higher and higher and higher and higher. All of a sudden, it was dark. It was so dark that we couldn't see where we were going. If only we had Rudolph with us, with his red nose, he could guide us home. We just kept going, 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 going. Then all of a sudden there was a bump. We had crashed. I looked up behind us to see the planet Earth. My goodness, we had crashed into the moon. I sat there on my sleigh with a big decision to make because I was thinking even though it was a small step for me to get out of the sleigh, it was a giant leap for the elves. Well, just then, as we started to get out, hello, 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 we heard. Who was that? I said. Well, I'm Marvin the Moon Man, the voice said. Then he appeared from behind a moon rock. I shook his hand, and it was the man on the moon. And he said he was pleased to meet me, and I said I was pleased to meet him, and that I am Santa, and these are my elves, and we're lost. Whew, embarrassing moment for Santa. Barbara said, don't worry, you are the first visitors from the planet Earth, but I'll show you how to get home. Well, I told Marvin I was Santa Claus and that every year I bring presents to the children of the world. Well, he says, I got a family. Marvin said, come back to the house and I'll show you that. So we went back to Marvin's moon house. I told his children if they were good girls and boys, Santa would come back at Christmas and bring presents. Everybody needs a family, especially at Christmas. We had a great time on the moon and had a party, and then we flew back home to the North Pole to tell Rudolph what had happened. So, boys and girls, if you look to the sky and you see the sleigh on Christmas Eve, you'll see Santa heading to the moon to deliver presents to Marvin's family. Then when you are asleep, Santa will fly back to the planet Earth and deliver your toys. Merry Christmas.